Hey everyone, Phil Barrera here, one half of the Wait For It podcast, and your host this evening at the 2024 JPU Podathon, which has been a real blast. We've had some of the best and brightest podcasters in Northeast Florida, as well as getting the opportunity to support a good cause in feeding Northeast Florida. But I'm here with our next guest of the evening, who I've gotten to meet here over the last couple of months, and it's been just a joy to get to know y'all. So please introduce yourselves to the audience as well as your show.
My name is Vintage Macaroni, and
I'm Bridget Rulz.
And we are part of the Retro AV Rewind podcast. What we do is we review retro anime and video games.
Yeah, and how long have y'all been at it? And what made you want to start the show?
We've been doing this for
3 months.
3 months.
We're not very long, fam.
Yes.
But you got to start sometime.
Yeah. Actually, Vintage asked me if I would do this podcast with her. And we wanted to reach out to people like us that are into anime. And also get other people who are not into anime into it.
Yeah. So that's been our goal. Like, we've heard people in the community that have told us, wow, I've never even seen anime, but to hear you talk about it, I want to watch it now, which is really cool.
And we're entering a space where anime is more mainstream than it has ever been. When the conversation, if that's good or bad, can be had at another time, but it is more accessible than it has ever been. So, like, y'all's idea for a show is great because so many people are going to be wondering, where the hell do I start? You know, so that's why it's a really, really great idea. So, do you have, in the 3 months that you've been doing it, do you guys already have a favorite episode or a favorite episode planned? Oh, it sounds like you have an answer.
We do. Millennium Actress. We just had such a good time with that episode. And it was something that I had never seen, she had never seen. And when we watched it, we were like, wow, we can't believe we didn't see this before. It was such a great film, and not just like a great anime, but a great film. And it's so beautiful, and we just enjoy talking about it and dissecting it and, you know, picking it apart and sharing it. And yeah, that was just a fun episode to record.
Yes, and also my mother came to us and said it made her want to watch anime. She has no interest in watching it whatsoever, but she listened to the episode and she loved it so much.
Yeah.
So.
There's an anime out there for everybody, which people sometimes don't believe. I didn't believe. I didn't start watching anime until 2018. So I'm still, I know, other than like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, like, you know, that kind of thing.
That's cool.
So, but I also was in that camp of not understanding that like some of the best storytelling is coming out of these shows.
Absolutely.
And then when I started getting into it, I was like, oh my God, what have I been missing out on? And now I'm out there, like, usually I would have to depend on my co-host Eric to recommend anime. Now I find it myself. I'm like, I know what I like. I can do this. I can do this on my own. So that is fantastic. So here in the early stages of y'all's show, what's something you want to get better at or just learn?
Marketing ourselves.
Yeah.
We're terrible at it.
We really are. Like, you know, in an ideal world, you would love to be able to share what you're passionate about, and then people would come, but you have to work to connect to your communities and to gain followers. And so how do we reach people? One, we said we want to reach people that have never even seen anime before, but we want to make them interested in it. So that is part of our mission statement. And then also, how do we connect with people that actually like anime too, that, you know, might have a different perspective, that like, oh, I want to hear what they have to say about my favorite thing. So that's probably the hardest part, which we were able to come here at this meetup and talk to several different people to get their suggestions and feedback and see what works well and, you know, what we're going to try. So we've got some great suggestions for just coming here.
Yeah, and you kind of answered the next question. Oh, did you have more to add on there? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
You kind of answered the question there a little bit already. This is your first JPU meetup, correct? Which is you and Rich, this is your first, and you guys came to the largest and craziest one of the year, which is a whole lot of fun. So what's been one of your favorite things so far? You already mentioned, you know, the networking and all that kind of stuff and learning.
Prizes.
You won.
She
doesn't have the certificate.
I myself won Volunteer of the Year.
You won. We won.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's great again being able to meet so many like-minded individuals from all different levels of podcasting. So again, even if you don't have a podcast yet, you're just thinking about it. The JPU. is the place for you. So thank you all so much. It's so great seeing you.
Thank you.
Again,
You too.
please let our audience one more time know where they can find you and also any of your projects.
We're Retro AV Rewind. You can find us on anywhere that's streaming a podcast, like literally anywhere.
Yeah.
Or you can check out our Buzzsprout page. Also follow us on Instagram, Retro AV Rewind.
Yeah.
There you
Thanks.
go. Make sure you check them out. This is Phil from the 2024 JPU Podathon.